That doesn't translate into very many women on the boards of Hong Kong listed companies though. It's around 10%, but that's largely because most companies listed in Hong Kong these days are actually from mainland China. And it's not true any longer, as Mao said, that women hold up half the sky, because on the boards of Chinese companies, there's quite a lot of boards with absolutely no women on them at all, and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange is looking at actually thinking about whether to put compulsory or very strong guidelines on the percentage of women. Just to look at what's going on in Hong Kong in one space. So I just wanted to talk based on some research from the Women's Foundation in Hong Kong. It's absolutely striking that in Hong Kong, women are vastly underrepresented in STEM subjects and careers, science, technology, engineering, and maths. And really, to maximize women's potential in the whole blockchain space, we really, I think, need to look at education from the very earliest age for women. Here's some figures here. This was some research done in Hong Kong. All male students, all female students. So choosing STEM electives in secondary school, 51.8% female. That's actually quite high in world terms. Men 68.1. Intention to choose at university, it drops to 13.9 for women, 40% for men. And then after that, intention to choose STEM-related careers, 17.5 versus 4.1. Now, does it surprise us that there isn't more women on the tech side of blockchain? So why is this? Less confidence in STEM, gender differences in subject perceptions, what we've been hearing earlier from my friend. Gender difference in job characteristics and gender stereotypes, particularly in maths. So what can we do about this? Perhaps be more vigilant of the gender stereotypes associated with a discipline or subject. For example, maths, which deter girls from pursuing STEM later on. Role models, we need plenty of great role models for women. Real-world application, more STEM-related subjects, more relevant, like the things Sarah's been discussing with us. I mean, women are the main consumers in the world, even when in poor families, it's usually women who control a lot of the household spending. And we need a more humane image of STEM. It's very math-focused. A lot of women who join teams on blockchain and crypto exchanges in Hong Kong, for example, they often don't stay. Their retention rate is quite low because they feel very isolated in male-dominated environments. A program, Women Foundation in Hong Kong, Girls Go Tech program have set up. It's obviously a drop in the ocean, but perhaps we should have more programs like this, where they're trying to strengthen the pipeline of female STEM talent by encouraging underprivileged girls to view STEM subjects and careers as viable options. There's a year-long program with about 2,000 students participating, introducing teenage girls to STEM subjects. And they've also introduced an alumni program of all the girls who went through these programs. But obviously, we need much more action at all levels to really bring women into the workforce, because it's fundamentally an engineering skill, a lot of this, and if women are not going into it in the first place from being very young, then it really becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. What I see in the crypto exchanges in Hong Kong, for example, of which there's over 25, it's often general counsel roles, marketing roles, finance roles that are filled by women, rather than the technology roles, which is clearly the main driver of some of this innovation and technology.